Good afternoon, Pokésports. On with another VGC Battle Stadium Series 12 video. Bring you a Chansey team, but this Chansey team isn't your average Chansey Shuckle. Hey, I'm gonna guard swap myself and click minimize the entire game. It's actually a Chansey team that has Seismic Toss, Soft Boil, Charm, and Ally Switch. So it's still a little cheesy, but it's at least not as cheesy as the other garbage that we find every single time we see a Chansey on the ladder. This is also an Eternatus team with specs, which interested me. And this team actually got 77th place in the Japanese championships this past weekend. So I want to see how well it does. And of course, you see a team with Blastoise, you know that you have my attention, specifically an Assault Vested Blastoise, which I used in the beginning of my, whole Blastoise journey, but I switched to Walkenberry as time went on because I just found that Walkenberry was more consistent. So I guess we'll see if this Blastoise can impress me again. It's also a Focus Sash on the Rilla too, so I guess that's pretty interesting. All in all, Life Orb, Yveltal, you guys already know what it does. So I don't know what to expect with this Chansey, right? Chansey as a Pokemon is very one-sided. It is very tanky on the special side, but physical side, you're gonna get one shot by pretty much everything. And since we can't guard swap here with a Shuckle, there's no way of us padding that defensive stat. But regardless, we're gonna see what we can do today, and hopefully we can grab some win with this team. So if you guys are excited to see Chansey here on the channel, you know what to do. Hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. With that said, let's get on to today's battles. Oh boy, it's Colossal again. There have been a couple of Colossal teams popping up here and there, and Colossal has actually won, I think, the Victory Road tournament this last weekend or about a week ago. And some other regional that I can't remember right now. But I know Colossal is popping up and is winning things again, and it's typically this team that you will see. Thankfully, though, we have the Blastoise, and Blastoise can just eat Colossal alive, so I'm not even concerned about the Colossal too much. I also forgot to mention in the beginning of this video that this team is from Q000926_poke on Twitter. Make sure to link their Twitter down below in the description. But we have to worry what we do against the Colossal. Unfortunately, Colossal does resist a Dynamax Cannon, but Colossal typically is special, and that team in general does have very not a lot of special attackers. It does have more physical attackers than special attackers, but the Colossal, which is going to be their win condition, is the special attacker for the Chansey here. I'm thinking I'm definitely going Blastoise, and I'm definitely going I kind of want to say Rillaboom, but I know that's a little iffy. But I'm going to do Rillaboom because we do have Focus Sash. Bring the Chansey in the back, and then also bring the Eternatus. I don't really see a need to bring the Yveltal. It feels like Yveltal is a little bit rough into the Colossal matchup, and the Colossalization matchup on top of that all is just extra rough. My opponent's name is Deuce, and their favorite number is 69. You can put 2 and 2 together. All right, let's see what they're leading with. They're bringing just Colossal Urshifu. Never seen this before in my life. Wow, so original. Next thing we have to do here is, we have the threat of the Grassy Glad for that Ursh. The Ursh is most likely going to be Focus Sash, though. This is definitely like a Dynamax Blastoise game also. We actually have Aqua Jet ourselves. I didn't even realize that. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Like, we could double Aqua Jet them if we really wanted to, but honestly, I have no fear. I think I just go for the Max Cannonade into that spot. And we just, do we bother faking out? Or do we just go for the Grassy Glide? Part of me actually wants to do this instead. Cannonade on Urshi. And also Grassy on Urshi, because I think they expect the fake out, because I have 2 Pokemon in the field that have fake out right now. So their smartest option would be to just like either protect or guard. Well, clearly since they're Dynamaxing, either they didn't do their smartest option, or I'm about to regret my decision. We will see. All right, big Colossal on our screens right now. We hate to see it. We love to see it when it's on our team, though. And we're also going to be Dynamaxing our big ol' Blastoise. Now, I'm already regretting my decision. Because it's looking like they didn't protect. I could have easily just like doubled into their Pokemon here and then ruined their lives, but no, yep, they just went for it. They went right for it. Yikes. My next prayer is that they don't have Sash, but I'm pretty sure they have Sash there. It would just make no sense if they didn't have Sash. Regardless, here's a Grassy Glide into the Urshifu. It's Water Urshifu, so it should one-shot. Yeah, there's a Sash. Unfortunate, because we could have gotten some massive damage. They overgrow. We're Assault Vested. I will take that at this point. I think that's not the worst amount of damage in the world. Now, I really do wish that we didn't go for the Urshifu, though. Like, that just seems like a waste. But we knocked out the one thing that can deal with Chansey. If we're still trying to think about Chansey as a win condition in this battle, we knocked out the one Pokemon that would be able to stop us. Now, we should be getting a little bit of health back with the Grassy Terrain, but it's not going to bring us up above half. I got the Cannonade off. I'm inclined to almost switch out my Blastoise now and, like, lose my Dynamax. Yikes. Okay. In comes the Zacian. Yeah, the Overgrow is throwing me off a little bit. I mean, I could go this. Part of me kind of wants to go into Chansey, not gonna lie. Kind of as a sack, though. Like, it would kind of be a very big sack if I did that. Okay, well, let's try to Cannonade this time. And I'm also going to try to Wood Hammer. Since we do have Sash, I feel a little bit more comfortable just going for the Wood Hammer, and they didn't Volcalith yet. They're going to Overgrow again, so my Blastoise is not going to appreciate this. I think I'd just go down here. So unfortunate, man. They didn't protect. Every single time I go against this combination, they're usually smart enough to protect turn one, which is why I try to overplay them. Followed by the Beyblade here now into my poor little Rillaboom. Rillaboom is going to go down to its Focus Sash. I guess let's see how much a Wood Hammer does. I don't think it knocks out at all. But hey, it's damage. I'm not going to knock myself out. I do get the KO on myself, though. It is taking a lot of damage on itself. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to Ally Switch with Chansey. Like, that's going to be the only way. I have to Ally Switch with Chansey. I can't lock myself onto Dynamax Cannon because I have to find a way to knock out this Zacian. So I think I'm forced to lock myself onto Flamethrower. I don't actually have a better option. I got to lock myself onto Flamethrower. I got to knock out the Zacian. And I have to just hope that the Colossal dies eventually. To the Cannonade. I don't have another play here. I have to click Ally Switch. You know it's not great when you have to rely on an Ally Switch in order to maybe get a victory. I'm Specs Flamethrower, so I do expect to just like one-shot the Zacian if given the opportunity to attack it. And this is good news because I do resist the fighting move if they're going to just go for a straight up. They go for the Volcalith. Okay. Into the Chansey spot. Perfect. Oh, Chansey ate that for breakfast. Chansey doesn't care about that move at all. They go for the Beyblade now. Is that going to be into the Chansey spot as well? Yes. That's going to destroy me. I'm going to live at 1. The Secret Sash Chansey can live the Behemoth Blade. Now, can we knock out the Flamethrower is a question. Specs Flamethrower will be enough to knock out. Nice. Honestly, Chansey might win us the game. Hold on. It's not over yet. It's not. We're not in a great position, but we're not in an awful position. I do have the option of maybe attempting a soft boiled. Oh, I'm gonna die here though. This is the Volcalith. Ooh, nope, I can't attempt that. Good news is the Dynamax is over. That's really good news. But since their Dynamax is over, they won't get the strong moves right now. They have a Rillaboom. I'm kind of okay with the Rillaboom. Oh, they're just going to fake me out this turn. There's not much I can do about it, though. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to Flamethrower. how many turns of our own Cannonade do we have left? One more turn of G-Max Cannonade is going to tick on them. So that's pretty good news. That should be enough to knock him out by himself. So hopefully the Rillaboom doesn't fake us out, but they got no reason not to fake us out. Yep. I could have protected here if I had protect, but I just don't. Wait, they don't understand how Meteor Beam works. They're going to die this next turn. I think they messed that up. Yeah. Yeah, I think you messed that up. Awkward. I might win this thanks to that Chansey ally switch, though. Hold on, we're still in this. I need them to not have a ground move. If they have a ground move, we could be in trouble. Well, look at this. We get a little bit of chip here. If I could one-shot a Zacian, I think I one-shot a Rillaboom if it's unassault vested. I can't believe this might work. Okay, let's see. Come on, Flamethrower. Onto the Rillaboom. They protect. They're scared. They realize that they're also just giving me health by doing this, though. I still get more health. Oh, no, because of Vocalith. That's right. They really need to not have high horsepower here. Oh, why is this such a close game? They really need to not have high horsepower. Well, there goes their priority for what it's worth. How many flamethrowers I got left? I got 22. I'm fine. I'm fine just spamming flamethrowers here. I almost wish these were Fire Blast for like a little bit more damage, but oh well, we had to deal with what we got. Gorgeous. Easy. Oh, that's hilarious. We actually were able to win with the Chansey. Okay, we defeated Deuce. Hey, I'm not going to say Chansey won us that game, but that turn was pretty pivotal. Oh, what is this? That's an Executor and a Toxapex. There is good news here. And the good news is 5 special attackers or 4 special attackers is what I see. So Chansey's gonna have a field day here. No fighting moves on their side of the field unless this is like a close combat Calyrex Ice, which they typically are never. They're gonna try to get Trick Room up, and they might succeed. Simply because I won't be able to fake them out. And even if I do, it wouldn't do enough damage to stop them. I do have Sludge Wave, don't I? For some reason I do. Yeah, I do have Sludge Wave. Now I'm wondering why. Because it kind of does a lot of damage to everything here. I wouldn't be able to stop them anyway. I think my best option against Trick Room is Blastoise. And then just trying to get the Cannonade chipping on them. Maybe even bring in the Yveltal since they probably will bring in the Indeedee. Maybe we can get a nice cheap KO on the Indeedee really quickly. I'll bring the Chansey in the back. And do we need Rilla? I'm actually more inclined to bring Incineroar. Incineroar just to maybe slow down their team. Also give us another Dark type on this team. We do kind of lose hard to Palkia. Like, their Palkia is very strong into our team, unfortunately. Both of our restricteds don't appreciate Palkia too much. And we're not even bringing the other one. We're not even bringing the Eternatus that did so well the first battle. Alright, they're just going Executor and DD. It's very hard to stop this. Because Ice isn't that common. Oh. Okay, there's a way to stop this. If this is... I also learned I'm faster than the Indeedee, so that's probably like a min speed Indeedee. If this is... Oh no, it's Focus Sash Indeedee because the Psychic Seed is on the other one. Oh, that's unfortunate, man. I was really hoping that it would be the other way around. Because like I could Blizzard in like a desperate attempt to stop their Trick Room. Like if I Blizzard and I have Sky Attack? Wait, I have Sky Attack? Oh, this is a physical one. Oh no, wait, what is this? This is not what I thought this was. Okay, Japanese meta is wild. What do I do? I mean, I guess this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna Blizzard. I'm not coming into Dynamax yet. That's mostly why. Might as well get some spread damage here if I'm going for it. Here's a foul play into the Indeedee spot. This should still do a lot of damage. It's not going to knock out, though. Now, fingers crossed that my Blizzard actually connects. Great. Something dodged. Is that the one that's important? Of course it is. And I don't even knock out the Indeedee. Okay. Well, good news is the Executor doesn't really do too much damage to us. I kind of still do want to Dynamax if I can. And I guess I'm sky attacking. I don't want to Dynamax this one, man. What's sky attack? It takes 2 turns, right? Second turn attack moves where crit lands more easily, but it still has a chance to miss. Absolute lol. Okay, yeah, I'm going to Chansey here. I'm going to try to preserve this Yveltal for later, because you never know when a sky attack will come in handy, I guess. So we're going into Chansey the Triumphant. And we're Dynamax our Blastoise here. The goal here isn't to get the ice on the field, it's to simply get the cannonades going. Once I get the cannonades going, I can worry about everything else later. I don't think they Dynamax this Executor. That feels like a very aggressive play. I'm pretty sure they're saving it for their other Pokemon. They go for the Grass Knot. Well, guess what? Dynamax, man. Bada bing. Here's a cannonade. Oh, they didn't. Okay, I guess they didn't follow me. Well, I aimed for it just in case they did, but I guess that wasn't their plan. Were they just going for an expanding force there? Strange. Here's the thing with Chansey. It's very slow, right? Chansey's very slow. So in Trick Room, I should be going first. Hopefully, is what that means. And I can get the charm off on this Calyrex Ice. And this is kind of why I was excited to bring Chansey into this battle. Calyrex Ice is going to hurt us a lot. But I think we'll be okay. Just because of the charm. Can't believe I'm actually getting to use the charm. I felt like charm was kind of a splash move. Like, they just didn't know what else to put if they didn't want to put minimize. But hey, thanks for the Trick Room, man. I appreciate you. My little egg is a lot slower than your giant horse. All right, they're also going to Dynamax. I'm assuming it's going to be Calyrex, but a Calyrex at -2 does not scare me. It probably will still one-shot my Chansey, but it won't shot anything else for the rest of my team, right? And then plus that, instant coming on the field right now, after the Chansey goes down, is just going to really slow them down. Like, I won't have to be worried about Calyrex at all. They Brutal Swing here. Okay, so they're going to make themselves +2. Got it. It's good that they proc their own weakness policy now. Oh, my Chansey doesn't outspeed it. Oh, but they went for Blastoise. Big mistake. I really thought my Chansey would outspeed it, though. Like, real talk, I'm a little disappointed with Chansey. I thought Chansey was really slow. I guess this one might have a little bit of speed investment, or it's just, you know, maybe has a lot of IVs and stuff. Oh, well. Anyway, Hailstorm on to Executor should be enough to wipe you almost out. Thanks to the Psychic Seed, is going to live that, unfortunately. But we do have Hail up. So that's going to slowly chip away on the Executor. Executor actually might die to Chip and Cannonade here. All right, got to take this one nice and slowly. Also, the +2, I mean the +1 from the Cannonade probably helped it a lot there, too. Now I Ally Switch. I think now is the Ally Switch turn. Because they realize that Chansey's a threat. Oh, if they realize Chansey's a threat, then... I think I want to get some damage off on their Palkia. Should I just throw in my Ensign? This is my last turn at Dynamax. I kind of want to use it. I'm going to Hailstorm their Palkia because I'm more afraid of their Palkia right now than anything else. I think I'm going to attempt to Charm again. Fingers crossed. Because I think they're actually going to go for the Chansey. Yep, they went for Chansey. That's why I didn't Ally Switch. They win for Chansey. They're like, oh, this thing has charm, dude. They're like, this thing's a problem. Enjoy your -2, you dumb horse. All right, what's next? Next is the Max Hailstorm onto the Palkia. This is a little baby Palkia, so this should do pretty significant amount of damage. I guess I'll take that. It's not enough to like write home about. Followed by the Spatial Rend into my poor Chansey, who's gonna live at 2 but die to hail. Chansey's always getting these 1 HP lives, man, but dying immediately after. It's fine. My Dynamax is now up. It's over. It's gone. They're -2. I'm about to make them -3. Let me show you my Incineroar. Incineroar just ruins Calyrex Ice so much. It's almost hilarious. And now, since my instant should also be underspeeding the Palkia, I can just Parting Shot out on that spot. It's gonna be wonderful. Incineroar is such a dumb Pokemon, man. Incineroar is representing today, too. Alright, here, I'm pretty sure we just Blizzard. Might as well, we have the Hail up anyway. And let's Parting Shot out into this Palkia. Lower the Palkia's damage output while we're at it. They're gonna go for the Quake, unfortunately, but they're -2. -3, actually. Oh, they are gonna knock my Blastoise, though. Oh, well, that's not that bad. We get another Intimidate on the field, though. They crit us. I'm pretty sure that might have mattered, if I'm gonna be honest. They're getting special defense boost, but none of that actually matters thanks to the fact that we have a physical Yveltal in the back. They do get 1 Chilling Neigh boost, but I'm about to get them right back down to -3. Don't worry about that. -1 Palkia now. Bring in the Yveltal. I'm gonna have to focus down this Calyrex while I have the opportunity. They go for the Hydro Pump. Ouch. Okay, thankfully it was -1, so we were able to take that. And unfortunately they did connect, but it is what it is. I think the Psychic Terrain goes away now. Yeah, so does Twitch the Dimensions. They also return to the normals. Yeah, back to Instant. We have to think about this. This Instant does have Protect, surprisingly enough, so we can try to make some plays. I think we have to make sure we knock out this Calyrex before anything else. That does kind of leave us a little bit open to this Palkia taking over the game, which is concerning. I can't go for the Sucker Punch, but I can go for the Fake Out onto the Calyrex, since they're gonna maybe try to Trick Room here. Maybe I can Fake Out onto Calyrex and go for the Sucker Punch here. Well, they could also Trick Room with Palkia. Let me just make sure that I'm max speed Yveltal. I'm pretty sure that I am. Because, like, why would you go anything else on a Life Orb Yveltal? Oh, that's not even close to max speed. Oh, Japanese meta, you got me all confused. Maybe we don't Fake Out anything. Maybe we just Flare Blitz here. Let's Sucker Punch the other one? Wish me luck. Yes, okay, good. Nice, Palkia's gone. Now, let's see if Instant can knock out. We already know Instant outspeeds thanks to the, you know, the whole Trick Room thing that was happening this whole time. Big damage, nice and GG. Nice and simple. We get a crit, end it sooner. If they win for Glacial Lance there, we would have lost to Yveltal, but then we would have just been able to go for another Flare Blitz. So I think that was still our game with or without the crit. But that's just another game where Chansey legitimately won us that game. I wouldn't have been able to do what I did without those charms. Evil Dawn is here. Not looking forward to playing against this. Especially Venusaur. Like, the fact that Venusaur's in the meta right now is making me cry on the inside. It's not an easy Pokemon to play against, but we have to do it nonetheless. I'm a little bit concerned about bringing Blastoise, at least as a lead here, because I do have the Gastrodon. I mean, I do have a Rillaboom that I could bring to this matchup. I do have Yveltal. This might be a Dynamax Yveltal game, to be entirely honest. Maybe that's what we do. We Dynamax Yveltal, we bring in the Instant as the lead, just so we have some Fake Out pressure. We bring in the Rilla in the back, and of course, we gotta bring Chansey. Oh, actually, do we need Rilla in the back? If they lead Ensign, then we're a little bit screwed. That's the other issue. What if we do this? Let's bring Ensign. Let's bring Ensign and Eternatus as the lead. Right? We're bringing Chansey because it's a Chansey video. We're going to leave the Yveltal behind. We're going to bring the Rillaboom instead. We'll see how this goes. I think in every single battle today, I never brought double restricteds. I don't know if that's just like an inherent plan of the team to have like, you know, not the need to use both restricteds every single time. I just didn't feel like I ever had to. Ensign, Yveltal is going to be their lead. So unfortunately, they do get the Intimidate off on our Ensign. But it's fine because we have an Eternatus. With specs, mind you. So we can bust open this this Yveltal here with a nice and mighty Dynamax Cannon. I just have to see how fast our Incineroar is. Actually, we already know that their Incin is faster thanks to the Intimidate. My Incin's actually very slow. That kind of changes things. That kind of changes a lot of things. So what this means is I'm going to have to Parting Shot out on the Yveltal and then swap out this spot, unfortunately. So you know what? Let's go into Chansey. And then we'll move the Eternatus into the Ensign spot. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, whoever's Intimidate goes off first is the faster Incineroar. So you can use that to plan your fake outs very well. Which they didn't even go for. They didn't even fake out. They just went for the Oblivion Wing here on my Chansey, who shrugs it off. Oh, Chansey didn't even care. They go for the Parting Shot on my Chansey. Oh no, my poor Seismic Toss is now weakened. Awesome. Very good for us. That was a very good turn. We got so much pressure out of that. And as you can see, their Parting Shot went before ours. They now switching Groudon. Maybe not the best idea to bring in our friend back into this. What's our friend called? Eternatus? Actually, it might be. I'm pretty sure Groudon still doesn't appreciate a Dynamax Cannon. Even though I kind of want to go for it on the Yveltal, but I know they're not going to keep in the Yveltal at all. Should I Ally Switch? Probably not, right? Because they're going to Precipice Blades anyway. I'm going to D-Max Cannon into the Groudon, followed by Charm. Or followed by Instant Swap. Swap it right back in. Right? Might as well. We're not really threatened by either two Pokemon in the field. I mean, obviously the ground move is threatening, but we're going to make a -1 right now, unless it's White Herb. White Herb Groudon has been appearing more and more on the ladder, from what I've can notice, and it makes sense. It's good. It pretty much does what Landorus does, but better, because it's restricted and has dumb attack. All right, but no White Herb this time around, so it means it could be a Solvested. Something's Dynamaxing. It's a Luxury Ball, so I'm assuming that's Yveltal. Strange that you would Dynamax a -1 Yveltal, though. No, it's Groudon. It's the Luxury Ball Groudon. Living in luxury. So we're about to hit it with a Specs Dynamax Cannon. I have high hopes here. I think this is going to do a lot of damage. Let's see. Let's see some serious damage here. Half health. Oh, way more than half. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, it's Citrus Berry. That's why. Okay, cool. I'll take that. Pop that Citrus Berry real early. Followed by the Yveltal. Just going for Snarl here. That's going to mitigate my choice specs. So it's like I didn't have one right now. Close enough, mathematics. They go for the Max Quake. I kind of like the fact that they can't hit us both. And they went for the Ensign. And we're going to live at 4, baby. We're still in this. Amazing. We're now going to Fake Out turn. We're now going to Parting Shot turn if we want to go that route too. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to Dynamax Cannon again, because I can. And go for Fake Out again, because I can. There's Citrus, so they could have Guard, which is whatever. If they do, they do. They just waste a turn of their own Dynamax. I don't mind that at all. It's fine. Let's just clap on this Yveltal. Bang. Now, I'm still going to go for a Dynamax Cannon to that spot, because guess what? They got no Fairy types on this team. So that means I have nothing to lose. Dynamax Cannon into the Groudon. I'm gonna go back out into my Chansey. And I just realized I have no Dynamax for this game. So I guess I'm Dynamaxing Rillaboom. I just realized that I don't have a Dynamax option in this game. And I can't Dynamax Chansey. I can't Dynamax Eternatus. And my Instant is now 4 HP. So I'd be dumb to Dynamax that. I guess all I'm left with is Rillaboom. Regardless, we were able to get rid of their Dynamax option and one of their restricteds. The other restricted still remains on the field. They're probably just going to fire off another Snarl. But I don't care. Something avoided. Oh, it was the Eternatus. Okay, so we're still going to be at neutral here. Not exact mathematics, but I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Instant is coming back on the field, which means I do have a bit of a fake out opportunity. I think I just go back into my Instant in this situation. Just because I don't want to get fake outed. And I could also just reset my stats too. If I want to go down that route. Let's just get a Seismic Toss off onto this Yveltal, because the Yveltal does kind of threaten my Rillaboom, unfortunately. So we actually might as well get some damage going. Alright, send in my little Tiger Cat. I feel like both me and my opponent are playing the Instant matchup very well. Like, we're, for the most part, we're never clicking Fake Out. We're only clicking Parting Shot. Oh, there's a Fake Out. Into my Chansey this time. So I didn't expect that. Followed by Deep Pulse. Also in a Chansey. When will you learn? Chansey's not going down with a special move. Impossible that I'm going down with a special move. Alright, now we have a Fake Out opportunity here. I think I'm going to take it onto their Yveltal. And I think I'm also gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna Seismic Toss their Yveltal. I'm gonna try to get some damage here. It's a very slow and methodical game. But I love games like this because these are the kinds of games that I need more practice with. They're gonna taunt me. I think they think that I'm going to minimize spam. But I'm just here to Seismic Toss, my guy. Yeah, 50 HP. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't want to Dynamax this for obvious reasons. But I am also ready to let it go. No, I'm not. I'm going to Protect. I just remembered I have Protect. So that's just another turn I get to stall on them. And get another Seismic Toss. Instant Protects. Nice try. You're not getting rid of me yet. Followed by the Oblivion Wing. They do go for the Oblivion Wing just to get a little bit more HP back from my Chansey. But it's not going to be that much. It's going to be 75 of whatever they took from me. Yeah, it's nothing. Seismic Toss does way more. Burning Jealousy. Interesting. Another special move. Thanks. I mean, I'm not raising stats here on Chansey, so I don't mind too much. The taunt is a little bit unfortunate because I can't go for Soft Boiled. What is what it is. I'm going to go for the Parting Shot here. Just in case they, for some reason, let me. I'll be wild. But no, if they're going for Burning Jealousy and they know they're faster, then I just won't get to attack here. I'm pretty sure Burning Jealousy do way more than 4 HP. Unless they decide to switch here. They might realize that this is kind of at a stalemate. They kind of can't do much. Yeah, into my Chansey again. Now, I'm wondering if they know that I have soft... They have to know I have Soft Boiled. I'm a darn Chansey for crying out loud. And then here is the Burning Jealousy. Okay. This means I go back into my Eternatus and I blast Dynamax Cannons until the end of time. Starting with that Yveltal. I now shake off the taunt as well, which is awesome. Oh, I could have brought in my Rilla, Fake Outed, and then Soft Boiled. But no, the Rilla's the Dynamax option, so. We have to commit to that. Alright. How many Dynamax Cannons? I have 5 Dynamax Cannons left, so I got plenty to use. I do have to be a little bit cautious on like what I end up doing. I'm going to Ally Switch here. And the reason I'm Ally Switching is because I'm about to get taunted again. They withdraw the Yveltal. There's nothing that wants to take a Dynamax Cannon on that team. Especially not that. Especially not that. I just don't want to get taunted again. If they taunt my Choice Specs Eternatus, it doesn't actually matter. Dynamax Cannon into the Venusaur. Will we see a Sash? Most likely. Oh no, don't even break it down to Sash. Wow. And there's the taunt into the Eternatus spot. They're gonna keep... I pretty much made them waste a turn, which is ideal for me. I'm now gonna attempt a Soft Boiled. And I'm just going to Dynamax Cannon again into Venusaur. I have nothing to lose by doing that. I have to watch out about whether I lose my Chansey or not, though. That's my one concern. Is that if I do lose my Chansey, I won't be able to reset my stats, and I might accidentally struggle myself. Because the Eternatus is like such a win condition for me right now. All right, Chansey. Do they taunt? They do taunt, unfortunately, so the soft boil won't go through. I could have maximized my turn there by going for the soft seismic toss, but it was a just in case they didn't do it, you know? You never know. Sometimes the opponent doesn't make the right play. They switched out the Yveltal, going back into the Yveltal. I don't know if they're Sol vested. I guess I could have been paying more attention. But I know that I can click Dynamax Cannon on them and not regret it. Dynamax Cannon now into the Yveltal spot. I'm pretty sure Yveltal does not take this. This Eternatus is putting in some work tonight, folks. Some serious work. Okay. Instant now goes for the parting shot. I think all this instant has is fake out, parting shot, burning, jealousy, taunt. Oh yeah, that would be 4 moves, Kevin. So they can't knock out my Chansey is what that means. Seismic toss now into the instant. And instant is the only thing left. I didn't even Dynamax anything, by the way, guys. I should Dynamax Chansey here, because why not? But no, I'm pretty sure they just forfeit. They got to realize that the instant doesn't make anything happen here. Come on, you got to realize it, man. Instant can't win this. I mean, hey, you can't blame... Are they going to... Listen, if you try to timer stall me, I got a whole Chansey with soft boiled that can get all of its HP back real quick. Battle was canceled. Fair enough. Chansey's getting 3 wins in today's episode, and I never thought that I'd say those words ever. Anyway, let's get you guys that rental code. And here you have the rental code for the Chansey team. Special thanks again to Q000926_Poke on Twitter for making this team public. And congratulations on your 77th place finish. Regardless, this team was like super fun. I do think there's a place for Chansey because it felt like if you can just bring Chansey in the back and get your opponent to a point where you eliminate their physical Pokemon, it's kind of got that same Shedinja vibe, right? Shedinja is good if you eliminate the Pokemon that can KO Shedinja. And then just put your opponent, or at least pin your opponent in a position where you bring in the Shedinja in the back and just you're like, good luck. Thanks for trying. Game's over. Chansey kind of has that same feel with special attackers. So if you eliminate all the physical attackers and you leave your opponent with only those special attackers, Chansey's just going to sit there and not care for the whole game. Honestly, and I do feel like maybe I just don't know Chansey stats and I can't look it up because I feel like my computer is about to blow up. I can't look up Chansey's base speed. I'm pretty sure it's slow, and you can probably make it slower than Calyrex Ice in the Trick Room. That's the one thing that I would change. But that's just me. Regardless, if you guys enjoyed today's video, you know what to do. Hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. I'm Kevin, Pokésports. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Peace out. Bye-bye.